Guys, here we are down the lake. It's a little bit of a breeze on today. There's a tiny bit of ice down there, not a lot at all. A couple of bit of floating stuff down in the narrows, and there's a bit around the sunken island down the bottom there. But here around the deeps it's pretty clear, which is nice. Out on my bike again. We're going to do a bit of drone flying today. I've got the VISUO, the Wi-Fi version, guys. That one there. As you can see, it's got a camera there, gimbal on the bottom, and I've also put a FIREFLY on this one, guys. I've strapped a FIREFLY to its back. I'm not sure whether it'll cope with the FIREFLY. It's quite light. So we've got two cameras running on this one today, guys. We'll give it a little bit of a go. So there's not a lot of breeze, so hopefully we should be alright. I'll try and keep it away the water. The water's, when you're flying a drone, guys, especially across water or a wooded area where you could possibly lose it, make sure you fly into the wind. Then if it, you do lose control or you lose the Wi-Fi signal, it will float back to you with the wind. So if the wind was going that way and I flew the drone that way, a good chance of losing it, guys. So always fly into the wind so you can come back home nice and easy. And you won't use as much when your power gets low as well. It'll be easier to fly back with the wind than against it. You'll use more power. And also when there is a breeze, especially with these Thai drones, guys, it's only a Thai drone at the end of the day. I have got an HD big drone, professional drone, but with these Thai ones, guys, you've got to be careful because they can fly away. So if you just stick to a couple of rules, that breeze is picking up a little bit at the moment. It's a bit breezy, but always put it into power 3 as well. You've got 3 power options on most of these Thai drones, guys. 3 power options. Always put it into power 3. At least you can get home. Seems quite quiet down there, so I might have a go for launch in a minute. Get it up and see where these two cameras are performing. Just get my phone out and link it all up. Link the Wi-Fi in. Bear with me a second, get my phone out. Turn on the drone to start with. I've got an SD card in there as well, guys, so I'll just turn on the drone there at the bottom. Let's get a battery in there first, Stephen. You fool. Will help, won't it? I've got about 6 batteries for this one, so plenty of flight time. Each battery does about 7-8 minutes, but I only do 5, then I bring it back home, because when the power drops out of these, the battery drops in these VISUOs, guys, it doesn't come home or land, it just cuts out and drops from the sky. So you've got to be careful. Make sure you come home with plenty of power. We'll get the battery slotted inside the slot there, guys. Here we go. Slot inside there, and we should have power on. There we go. Lights are all flashing there, guys. We'll just sync this in. Get the actual Wi-Fi on as well, guys. Just turn on the Wi-Fi. Get the Wi-Fi linked in to start with Wi-Fi. Go to your settings. So we've got both cameras recording. We'll put the iPhone onto the remote controller. Here we go, onto the remote controller. We'll turn the remote on. There it is, turned on, guys. We'll just sync in, up, down. That light will go out. So we're synced in now and we're ready for launch, guys. Just have a quick look around. Nobody about. And we'll go for takeoff. Here we go. Bit heavy with that phone at the put it into power 3. Just press land. Just going to press land there, guys, because there's something not quite right with this. Just caught that tree over there. No, she's still sat on. Let's tilt that camera back down. There we go, guys, there's me in the picture. go for another launch. We'll put it into power 3 this time and fly into the wind. Right, everything's still flashing, everything's still working, the camera's still rolling. We're power 1, power 2, power 3. Go for launch. Yeah, it is struggling with that. Try and get a bit of height on this. It's flying a lot better now. It's a lot steadier with that Firefly on. It's a bit more weight, but needs trimming a little bit. Get a bit more elevation. A bit more windy up there. Try and come over the lake a little bit. It's holding nicely up there, guys. A bit more forward thrust. Try and get over the lake a little bit. Lights are alright, batteries are not flashing or nothing, so we're looking good now. It's holding quite nicely with that Firefly on there. Hopefully we're filming alright, guys. I've got a downward facing camera and an upward facing camera. That wind is just taking it a little bit, just turning it into the wind a bit more. There we go, holding nicely. Let's go over the lake a little bit if I can, get a bit more elevation. Not sure the range on this, I don't think it's that far to be honest. It's holding up there lovely. Just look down the lake the other way. Lights are still good. I'll go over the lake a little bit more. It's holding lovely up there. It's holding nicely. Looking at my FPV. The FPV is not very good. I think the Wi-Fi signal's not brilliant. Just turn around a bit, come back towards me. Looking down at me now, hopefully, with that downward facing camera, which is holding there lovely in the wind. That's holding there nicely. Let's come back over the lake again. Lights are still good. No flashing lights at the moment. Come back my way a bit. Got that wind. It's holding there a treat. Look at that, rock steady. Holding up there a treat. Just have a look up the lake. That's up the other end of the lake there, guys. Let's try and go over the lake a little bit. Don't want to go too far because I don't think that battery's. I don't want to go over the lake and my batteries drop out. See the wind taking that now, guys. Lights are starting to flash, so we'll start to bring it down. Lights are starting to flash now. Just come in with me a bit. Let's go back over to the bench. This way a bit. Flying into the wind now. Going back to my starting point, which is bench, where my bike is. There's two jets up there coming over. They're at about 3,000 feet. Two Phantoms or something up there. Where are we, the lights? The low voltage warning on this is a bit premature on this one, but when the voltage does drop, guys, it actually falls out the sky, so you have to be careful. Make sure you're in a suitable place for it to come down. I'll just bring it down a bit now because we're getting closer. The lights are flashing there, guys. I'll come into my landing spot here. Come down a bit more. You can see her there, guys. It's looking good. Get away from that tree. Come down. The lights are flashing now, let's bring it down a bit more. I'm not sure what's going on with these batteries, guys. They've got LVC flashing. Or is it LVC? I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. But it's still up there. Try and get a bit of height. See, it's hanging there in the air, lovely. But look round the university, do a pan round. Try and do a nice pan round without the wind taking it as it is. The wind's taking that guy's come back towards me. Come on, come on. Back out. See the altitude drop there, guys. Look round the broad. Come back, come back, come back. Don't want to go into that forest over there. Not with the LVC flashing. Is it LVC though? Because we're still flying alright. I'd like to go over the lake, but not with those lights flashing, I ain't. Yeah, it's definitely LVC. Oh, they're flashing faster now. Oh, perhaps it's perhaps it's flashing, yeah, really blinking now. So it's perhaps them lights are always should be like that. It's when they go really fast blinking, that's when it's LVC. There we go. Should we see them really blinking now? Coming close to me. They're really blinking now. So that's LVC now. And it's coming down to land. There we go, landed. Lovely job, like. I'm not sure how long that lasted, guys. But we'll put the battery in again and we'll have another launch. So it's fast blinking lights. So the lights are always blinking. And it's fast blinking when you've got LVC, low voltage. There you go, that's a VISUO with the FIREFLY sat on top, guys. It copes with it quite well. It actually puts a bit of stability into it, which is quite nice. We'll have another flight. Quite enjoying this. Get the hang of it. We'll pop in another battery. So I've got about 6 or 7 of these batteries, so all good news. So pop out that battery. That's the batteries there, guys. I think they're 3000 milliamp. So I've got plenty of them. Pop another one in. And we'll have a little bit of a vape. I might try and change that camera angle as well in a bit. Just pop that in there. There we go. Power back on. I need to take up into the wind, really. I think I'll put it down there on the floor and take off facing like into the wind. A bit dangerous, I know, but hey ho. Live and die by the sword. It's only a £30 drone, guys, and the actual camera on it is only I think it's 12 quid for the FIREFLY. 20 quid. Right, let's sink everything in. On off the remote, up and down and out. There we go, we're all synced in. And we'll go for launch. Power 3, 1, power 2, power 3, go for launch. Lights are looking alright. Quick look round. University. And back in. I'm not quite sure what the range on this. I don't think it's more than 100 metres, maybe 200 metres. Right there at the moment. Over the lake. Look down the lake, up the lake, up that way, away from the big trees. Try and keep away from the trees, guys, because a gust of wind was taking it. And that's flying beautiful, really flying a treat. I hope the camera on board is working, the Firefly. It's supposed to be HD 720, the battery's still alright. Either side of the lake here a little bit, over the water a little bit. Still alright for power. Just come over the lake here, nice. We're over the lake now, so let's have a look down that road. Just find a treat. Hopefully we've got those cormorants flying by and the seagulls. Battery power still fine. The wind's kicking in a bit now. Might get over the lake a little bit. There we go. Not too far. Don't want the power to drop in that water. Look down the road there. Power. Flashing it at all. Fly by me. Fly by me again. Fly by me again. Really close this time. Here we go. I think we're about 6-7 minutes into this one. Try and get a bit of height. Bit of there's wind up there because I can't hold the position of it. Look around. Round the university, round the broad, all the university there, back round to the lake. bring her down. Just don't come down that fast. Bring her back into me and down. Here she comes in for a close 5 right. Now she's flashing now. Let's cut that power. There we go. And down she is. Lovely jubbly. That lasted quite a long time. Hope everything was filming. Hope we got everything on the SD card inside the Firefly. Really enjoyed that. See, the Firefly's still sat on there and she's still filming away, I believe, which is nice. There's me with the controller. This is the place where I'm at, guys, UEA Broad. A little bit of ice on the lake, but not too much. That worked a treat with the Firefly. Hopefully the video turned out, because the video should be better than the Wi-Fi video. The 720 that's on the actual drone, even though I didn't use the Wi-Fi video then because my phone app, my phone battery's gone. But we'll compare them side by side, the Firefly imaging to the 720 imaging from the Wi-Fi connection. But lovely drone, flies a treat. You can see there's quite a breeze out there today, 5-10 mile an hour breeze. It coped quite well. There's my Carrera bike, lovely jubbly e-bike, absolutely love it to the bits. Going to do a bit of wall camping in the spring. Right guys, we'll sign that off. That's the VISUO, the Wi-Fi 720 version. Cracking piece of kit. This is actually the third one of these I've had, believe it or not. Lost the other two in flyaways, but it takes a bit of getting used to, guys. But once you get used to them, they're easy enough to handle. Right, I'll sign off and I'll see you later.